Well, thanks for joining. Today we will be having a demo on financial risks, financial service cloud, its capabilities, and how it is integrated with other applications of Salesforce, for example, Tableau CRM. Imtiaz might have given me an introduction about me while I was trying to get connected. I'm Yusuf. I'm Financial Service Cloud accredited professional, and I also have some 14 Salesforce certification. Those are not very important at all. Okay. So let's get into Financial Service Cloud. So Financial Service Cloud is mostly aimed for the financial industries, and by that we understand from banking of various kind, like wealth management, retail banking, commercial banking. Just to make the definitions clear for everyone, the retail banking is the bank which we normally operate. That means you can think of it B2C kind of environment. Commercial banking is mostly for, you can think of B2B, where those corporate loans. Wealth management is where your portfolio or personal finance gets managed. In the other term in the industry is the investment banking. And insurance we all know, but there are two types of insurances. One is life insurance and all others are non-life insurance, which is called general insurance. Okay. So this financial service cloud is based on sales and service cloud. But over that time, a lot of other features got implemented. And what Salesforce did, they created a managed package with all those features, very specific and towards the financial industry to meet their specific needs. For example, this financial account, roll-ups, B2C data model, relationship builder, dashboards, banking console, advisor analytics, need and referrals, and it also comes with the community. So all these features of this area, they are now default with the financial service standard license or unlimited licenses. And in one license, almost all the flavor comes in. For example, the industry I have mentioned, retail, commercial banking, wealth management, insurance. What we need to do, we just need to enable the permission sets very specific to that and assign it to the right users. We will discuss more detail into while we will be having the demo. So the advantage of financial service cloud, or the way it is different with other clouds, is mostly in various account types. The roll-up is a very interesting thing, and it is also another managed thing by Salesforce, very specifically for financial service industry. Relationship view, we'll be seeing it in the demo, and also Actionable Relationship Center. It comes with pre-built apps, as I mentioned, wealth management, retail banking, insurance, commercial banking, and this Tableau CRM is also another by default feature of Financial Service Cloud. We'll be seeing that as well. Okay. So now I'm going for the. Okay, before going to the demo, anyways, now let us go for the demo. This is my financial service cloud environment. It's a free trial org. And after the demo, I'll be showing the link where you can apply and create how to get this trial org. So let us first see what are the apps comes built in as wealth management, retail banking, and insurance. Okay, if I click here, we will see a lot other apps, including branch management and other things. Okay. One other thing to note here that we can create apps here very easily in the normal standard Lightning app builder tools to create a separate console for separate banking users. For example, if I see the retail banking, it gives me this interface. And if I go for retail banking console, it is coming with the console view. So what happens in financial industry? A lot of agents or personal banking advisors, they are always a mobile user. So this console is very useful for them. So let us see what the dashboards or the homepage looks like. So I am right now in wealth management app. Here I am having this assistant thing, the dashboard, which is customizable, and referrals, leads, my top referee. Those who are experienced with Salesforce, they can understand that all these components are customizable, and from admin level, click, drag and drop, so no use of, not required to get into coding or other things. As I mentioned that financial service cloud varies at account level or in the account object. Usually by default, this household, business, institution, and person account comes. Just one point to note here, the person accounts often requires to get activated. For example, if a customer is using Financial Service Cloud before 2018, then they might be seeing it an individual account, and to migrate from individual account to person account, a ticket needs to be opened with Salesforce to get the adequate support during the migration. So what I was saying, this household, business, institution, and person account are the account types in financial service account, but it is also possible to create new or customized record type. For example, this policyholder and billing group, these are two custom record type which has been created for us. Okay. So let's see what is person account type. Person account type is basically a combination of both account and contact from our standard Salesforce. How it acts or reacts, let us see into action. Test first name. And we can just, for the time being, I'm just creating a person account, and gradually we'll go how this person account is creating the impact. Sorry. So this is the standard account interface. For example, in person account, we are seeing another section here, which is live event. So for users, for example, a financial advisor for any bank, he needs to get more details about this person, this account holder. For the time being, the name is test. For example, his birth dates, his job, marital status, when he's whether he owns a car or not. So whatever the events of the account holder which can have a financial impact or or create an impact on banking relationship, the financial advisor as a Salesforce user might need to track. And it is quite easy. For example, for this person, I can add a new event as event type car. There are the event types, those are which are getting reflected over there. So event type car, I'm writing first car. And it could be maybe we will be buying on 29th of September, and I'm saving. And it is immediately getting reflected here, and I can add another car if the person is second. On the next day. See, now he can also see that 2x. That means there are two records for this particular event. Okay, and if there is a home purchase and other things or birth of a child, which often the bankers wants to get those information because there could be an opportunity for the banker to upsell or cross-sell other financial products, for example, university education plan and other things. Okay. So life event is one of the new component for this person account. And if I change it to any business account, we might be, custodian. So for business account, the events are different: merger and acquisition, market listing, bankruptcy, all these things. So this is another advantage of Salesforce Financial Service Cloud and over other competitors, for example, SAP Banking or Finacle CRM or the other competitors. Let us see what comes in the other areas. So this is a financial person account, and another new thing for this financial service cloud compared to other Salesforce clouds is the relationship. And relationship where the user or the bank executive gets a complete or better view of the relationship of that individual. So let us see first where we have some more data. For example, this Rachel Adams. And if we look at her relationship, that is a kind of group or tree view. So this is the household. If you remember that at account, when we were trying to create a new account, there is also an account type which is household. Household is kind of it is always an account and kind of a business account, but not entirely business entity. That means in one house, all the members, those who are having a common financial interest, those are gets recorded or having a relationship. For example, here the Rachel Adams, the mother, her husband Nigel Adams, her son Scott Adams, and sorry, these are the test data. But let us assume that these all people are living in the same household. From household, we can also have the related accounts. For example, this Rachel Adams, she is the trustee of her family trust. And we can also have related contacts. For example, Mr. Ivan is the lawyer for the Rachel Adams. So this view gives the advantage to the financial banking executive to get a better picture of Rachel Adams in both for their business prospecting and also for risk management. This relationship also, this relationship tab also consists of the uh, details of all the household members, all the related accounts, all the related contacts, and so on. And these sections we can add or remove from our setup itself. No coding would be required. So now let us see how the account what we have created earlier, assuming that the person test, this one is going to be a household member of is going to be a member of a household. So let us assume let us add him. So it is quite easy on the household tab. If we click edit and then we add another person here, sorry, test first, let us say it is dependent, and here on this column we have to select for each individual whether it is he is living here primarily or not. Okay, so if it is his primary household, so let's assume it is his primary household, then this option gets open. This is activities and object rollup. We will be, I mentioned that rollup is an interesting thing, and how interesting that we'll be seeing soon. So let us create the rollup all. What I'm doing here is basically I am telling what are the information would be showed at household level. Okay. So let me save here. It's done. Let's refresh and let's see whether it is coming. Was it a test person account? Perhaps. Anyways, let's see whether it came to this group or not earlier. This was the person. Okay. Looks like it didn't get saved. Well, yeah. Now it is. It got saved. Whatever. Let us go to that person account and let's see whether it got associated with that relationship. No. Okay. We can add from here household. Anyways, for some reason it is not acting weird, but let us see what is roll up. Roll up, what I mentioned earlier. If we get into the household level, here it is at the household level, it is showing the collective total financial account and account under management. Okay, so any change in any household member's financial position will reflect at household level. For example, if we go to Rachel Adams and if we go to her financial account, we see she has a lot of investment and banking accounts. So if we add some amount to her banking in one of our bank, then it will get reflected at household level. So let's assume it is. So we have added kind of €1 million to Rachel Adams' account. And let's see how, when we go to the Adams household level, the total financial account got increased. So this is the roll-up feature, and it is not only for financial account. Here are all the configuration files where we can decide which what are the things needs to be rolled up. And one point to note here that this roll-ups takes a lot of resources. So by default, all are not active. Based on the banking needs or the business case, we can come to this object level and create which roll-up feature needs to be activated. And to understand easily, the names are there is naming convention. So for banking is there, and sometimes we see HH, that is for household level, and revenue for banker, like that. Okay. So we covered personal account, household roll-up, and what else was there? Actionable relationship center. Okay. So again, at account level, this is the relationship view we have seen. The other way to see it is the ARC. ARC is Actionable Relationship Center. What it does, that it shows in a tree view, and with this one it keeps expanding. So this is the area which Salesforce has found that the bankers, when they are on a call with their client, they use this feature more than the relationship, because from here they can create a new account, and also they can edit the relationship and edit the data itself. Okay. It has also the feature of show related list. Right now it is showing only the account level. Salesforce has introduced last year this related list feature. So it is not only the account, but also related case and other related objects like opportunities, household financial situation, and additional things. Those can be seen. Okay. In financial service, there is also a new feature, not new feature, these goals. With goals, basically we understand what are the financial goals of that individual. And these goals can also have, can be activated for this at summary level. So these are the financial goal for Rachel Adams, that she wants to buy a house, and the target value she is basically saving. Okay, so and these goals can be associated with the financial account itself, but goals can be created even with zero balance. For example, this vacation home has the zero balance. Another strong feature of financial service cloud is the action plan. That means while the executive is in a call or in a meeting with their prospective customer, they can create the action plan. They can, for example, the discussion is going for car mortgage. They can create an action items. So, and this action plan template provides the what are the required documents and required steps for this particular mortgage loan application. Okay. The last thing I want to touch here now is this. I mentioned that Financial Service Cloud comes with Tableau CRM, but let us see how the existing standard report and dashboard works. So this is the dashboard of that particular financial executive, and it is the graph of referrals. Referrals are, that means how many how many referrals he or she got, and which could have turned into leads. Referral is something like lead in standard Salesforce, but it is renamed here as lead and referral because the referrals can be internal and external of the organization. I mentioned earlier that Financial Service Cloud comes also with Experience Cloud licenses. So a customer can refer another customer or another prospect, and sometimes they have a lot of interdepartmental referrals. For example, there is a customer who is presently in a banking personal banking account, but he wants a loan for his business. So the personal banking executive can create a referral for his colleague in commercial banking department. This Tableau CRM also comes by default. This is the Analytical Studio. And it also comes with some pre-built dashboard and other dashboard and apps as well. So let us see how those dashboard looks like. So this is the dashboard for, let's see, 80/20. 80/20 is the client segmentation from where the 80% of revenue is coming usually from 20% customers, and what is the low revenue segment and high revenue segment. Okay, these are the default one. Let us see another one which would be more understandable, the client list. So we can categorize, and here are the filters. We can change everything or required filter values. For our next part, let us see the financial account. And here is the dashboard for account executive to understand and see which are the most financial products is getting most sold, and what are the areas of revenues, etc. So what I wanted to show that it is quite easy and simple to get a Tableau dashboard to financial services cloud. Now we go to edit page. For example, here we want to put Tableau dashboard, not a standard Salesforce dashboard. We remove this one. And we take this Tableau CRM dashboard, just drag and drop. And we just save. So this dashboard is now coming at the executive level and without much hassle like earlier. So in reality, what happens is the investment department and others, they use this dashboard or analytics cloud in a different way. They run all their data analysis and other operations in the analytics studio. And now we don't need to have that export or publish thing. Whoever the users are having access to that particular dashboard, so they will be always synced with the other departments with the latest calculation like risk and other things on of their banking operations. Okay. So let's go back to the presentation. To get to try out and learn Financial Service Cloud, it is quite easy. Salesforce is providing 30-day free trial. Just go to this particular link and fill up the form, and org will be created. The same org which I have just shown. So, and to make effective use of that org, I recommend to go through these resources. One is admin guide. There is also a trail mix, and there is also a super badge for financial service cloud specialist, which may take some time, 3-4 days, and but it is a very good way to learn financial service cloud. With that, thank you. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Eusuf, for being with us. That was a very informative session. Actually, Financial Service Cloud is a big thing. So one session is not enough to explain it, but we got some overview on it, and Eusuf also shared some resources with us. I have also shared one Trailhead module in the chat. If you want to move with Financial Service Cloud, you can start with this. First create the org, then do the setup things, then know about the Financial Service Cloud and its functionalities. I say it's easy, not so difficult. And if you have any question, just write it in our question answer section. Our speakers will try to answer your question. Okay, so our next topic is it is also another exciting topic, Einstein bot. We have MD Iqbal Hossain with us. He is Salesforce developer, and he will show us some demo with Einstein bot. Iqbal, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I
Okay.
hope you can hear us. Maybe I'm sorry.
Yes, I can hear you little bit low.
Okay. Now is it clear?
Yeah. Now clear. So Iqbal, you can start now.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Iqbal Hossain, Salesforce Developer. I have already shown Einstein bot in my previous event. I have shown there that how we can use the flow action in the instant chatbot. If you don't, if you have missed the session, you can watch it in the YouTube BangladeshSFDC channel. You will find that session. Today, actually, I'm going to show you a very easy thing. Today, I'm actually going to discuss about the Apex action. To show you first, actually, what my bot is going to do. Everything in here I have already mentioned in my previous session, in my previous event. But actually, change is the action. I have covered the flow action. Now I'm going to cover the apex action actually. So if I click the check account, you have to what is asking me for the account name. So I'm giving the account name. Okay. Now it is searching for the account and it has got the account and it will show me actually if we have multiple account in the same name, all multiple data will show here. And if we select one of this account, it will show us the some mentioned account information and it will show us the associate contact of this account. Okay. So I have done it with the flow action. I did it, but today I have done it with the Apex action. I am going to show you the Apex action, how actually Apex action works here. So for this, I have to deactivate this bot. I have to go to the check account, download. Okay, fine. Here I am. The bot is asking the message and it is taking the account name through the variable and entity, and then actually this action type has been this action is called. The name of the action is get account. So here is our section class. In this class, I have write the invocable method. If we write the invocable method, then the input parameter will be available for the input, and the output or the return parameter will be available for the output. Here we can see the details. Here is the account names. We can give the input through this variable, and we can get the output from this the list of the account. It's actually the list variable. Okay. In the class, we can see the details. Actually, the label, the get account 12. This label we will see here how many application is available. In my basket, only 2 application is available. So I have selected, and then it's I'm going to give the input variable. So name. Okay, now output variable. I have to set the list strict variable. it must be a list variable. Okay, fine. In this class, what I have done actually I have write a method that's called the get account, and it's a list of account, and I'm taking the account names from the input parameter, and this name we will actually iterate this name into this string. And what we have done here, I have used the like parameter. One thing I have missed to show you, then you will actually understand what I'm going to tell you. Okay. Okay, then it's offline. You take the time. I think this is the 137 effect. Okay, you got it. Just can you hear me clear?
Yes, I can hear you.
My net is a little bit slow. It's very slow. Okay. Imagine you have forgot your full account name. You have only remember the partial name. I think such as 141. I forgot the account name. I can only remember the 141. It's a part of my account name. If you 141, you show the account is which is associated to 141. Okay. Okay. Actually, 141. The partial, if we can remember the partial of the account name, and we can give the partial name, and it will show all of the names contained in this word 141. Then we can select it. Actually, this thing I have done here like this. Actually, we take the parameter here, and we are preparing it for take place beside the like operator. Okay. That's why I have add this in the list, and we are passing this thing, the account names, before it the percent, and after it the percent, and send it to the account names variable. And in the query section, we can place it in the after the like. Okay. And in Salesforce SQL queries, you can't place in and like operator just side by side. It's not possible. That's why I have take this way. I think you have understand. If there's anyone have problem to understand this, you can ask me a question. Have you understood this, or it's not clear to you? Just can't you understand it? Okay, fine. Yeah. In the query, in this query section, I have placed this variable here and as a query parameter, and it will return me the account associated with the input, and we will actually return the list of the accounts here, and the list of account here will show here. Okay. The output list account, and we are saving this account is a list variable object list actually, and we have set some conditions here. If the length of this list is less than 1, then we will give the message that no matching account found, and we will redirect to the main method. And if we find anything that is greater than 1, if we at least have values, then it will send a message matching accounts found, and then we will show the account just like this. We will set the entity and the variable object type variable here, and then we will input this variable. We will set the list account object list variable, which is which we have found here actually, list account object list. This variable. This variable, which is containing the which is the collection variable actually, which is containing our account list, and from this list variable, we can extract our name, whatever we have actually written here: ID, name, account number, type, number of employees, SIC code. Okay, we can show here like this, and as we can show here as a button. Okay. Can show here as a button. That's why actually it's shown like the button, just like this. It's actually contact. You have shown already that the account has already shown like this. Okay, so we can actually use the Apex action like this. If you want to write the wrapper class, you can also write the wrapper class just like this. In this class, this is the same class. Okay, this is the same class, but I have used the wrapper class here, and I have actually take the input from the bot here, and then I have passed the input to the another list, the list of string that's named the account name input, and then we have used this in the query parameter in the while condition, and we have our desired record in this query, and we will send it and we will assign the output parameter. We will assign the values with the output parameter, and then we will return we will return our account record, and we will return our record, and that's how we can find our release or collection variable. In the flow section, I have actually used in the flow section the collection variable, but in this Apex class we can use the list map, whatever you can use it. List is the perfect one. So this is actually the Apex section. This is how Apex section actually works. Here we can see the invocable variable annotation, invocable method annotation. If invocable variable annotation actually means that it will be the input or the output, and the basis of the invocable method. Actually, this is how the application class actually works. Do you have any question on this Apex action class? Actually, it's very easy to write the Apex action class here. You can also do the same thing within the flows, and I have already covered the flow section in my previous event. So you can see, you can watch it from the YouTube BangladeshSFDC YouTube channel. Images will if the today's session is will be recorded, and it will also it will also given to our YouTube channel BangladeshSFDC, and interest should in the description interest should give the previous link that our audience can who have missed the flow section, he or she can see the flow section from it. If there's, I think I'm done here.
Okay. Thank you, Iqbal. And again, Einstein bot is not that simple thing. It
Yeah.
is a huge thing. He just showed us some overview. We had another session earlier on Einstein bot. I have shared our YouTube channel link in chat. You can find out previous sessions there. So, okay, Iqbal, thank you.
Thank you.
And now it is the most interesting part of our event, the quiz session. Uh, there will be a quiz session now, and here we'll select three winners from the quiz session, and those three winners will get Salesforce certification voucher. But most important part is the winners. Please listen carefully. The winners must provide their full name and WebSSR linked email ID. They must share these two things with me: full name and WebSSR linked email ID. You must share. You can share it in the chat after the quiz competition if you are the winner, or you can mail it to me. ID must be linked with WebSSR. Otherwise, you will not get that code. So keep it in mind carefully. Okay, I will now share the quiz link in chat. Okay, guys, please join as soon as possible so we can start it. The link is in our chat section.